I need banana, tasty banana. Put banana in my mouth. Squeeze the peel, it comes in. Squeeze banana. So I hope that you guys enjoyed the Warzone stuff from last night. It was great. Please give it a look, all right, if you haven't. Now, a little bit of controversy and a little bit of drama around the bounties that happened last night, all right? I'm here to tell you everything's fine, all right? There's no drama. There's no controversy. It's a little bit unfortunate. Allow me to explain. 20. What is this? Wait, what? A little bit of controversy and a little bit of drama around the bounties that happened last night. All right? There's no drama. There's no controversy. It's a little bit unfortunate. Allow me to explain. What? When I play Warzone, people challenge me with what are called bounties. And what these are challenges that they lay out that, hey, Phil, if you play well in a certain way, what we will do is we will contribute to your stream. So let's say, for example, hey, if you get 5 kills tonight in this one match, I'll send you a tip. Or, hey, if you make top 10, I'll contribute this. If you make top 5, I'll contribute this. If you win the match, I'll contribute this big amount sometimes, right? And that's very nice of people. It gives me incentive to try to do better. And of course, it builds up the drama of the stream. People are excited to see if people will, you know, number one, if I'll do well and if I'll live up. Because sometimes I shock myself. Last night, ladies and gentlemen, I had a Warzone match where I had 11 kills. 11. I've never done that many kills in a Warzone match before. Never. Oh, look what I can do online. Wow. I think most I had before them was like 6 or 7, maybe 8. 11. It's crazy. You never know what's going to happen. Seriously. That's some of the good appeal of the Warzone streams. And so it's funny because there's actually been times when people say ridiculous things like, oh, you know, if you get 10 kills, then I'll do a tip, right? And then I get it. And like, oh, shit. No one ever explained that was happening or whatever. But the thing is, what's happened is the last couple of Warzone streams, we've got regulars who've been doing bounties, and that I appreciate because you can always trust a regular. Someone who's, in here all the time. They probably are a member. You know, there's someone who contributes and talks. Obviously, you can trust them. You don't want to be butt-fucked. Trust me. But then what we've been getting is people who come in, and what they're trying to do is troll. And they come in with a new account, never seen them before, right? Don't know who they are. And all of a sudden, they start making oh, yeah. If you make top 20, I'll contribute. If you make top 10, I'll contribute, blah, 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 right? And it just becomes ridiculous because it gets to the point where these people, they're obviously full of crap, right? Again with stupid bullshit. I'm done. There was one person who actually did a super chat and said, if you do these placings, I'll contribute. A super chat. So they already contributed to the stream. So, of course, you believe that they're being truthful. And then there was a regular who said that they were going to contribute but if I did it. And then there was a couple people who you don't know, right? So anyway, what ended up happening was it was essentially the best overall night I've ever done. Every match, I was getting down to the end. Every match. So people who were saying, oh, I'm going to do a bounty for you making top 10, top 5. Well, oh shit, he kept doing it, right? He kept getting to the end. So, so admittedly, what's going to end up happening is people are going to start freaking out because they're not explaining that. They're not expecting that. They're expecting that maybe I'll do one match that's good. They're not expecting that in one night there's going to be all these great finishes and everything. So I think some people started to get nervous and said, oh, crap, right? And started backing out and stuff. And then we had one guy who had a troll name, which no one pointed out. If I'm in the middle of playing Warzone, the last thing I'm going to start doing is reading people's names in different ways, looking for anagrams and looking for fucking word scramble puzzles to figure out if a new person who's saying something is a troll or not. All right? All you can basically do is a lot of people were saying, oh, this guy says he's going to do a bounty, blah, blah, blah. Oh, okay, well, I guess I believe him. And what's funny is some people say, well, why don't you have a bounty board? Whenever you do Warzone, why don't you put up an actual board of the bounties that people are saying? Here's why. Because a bounty is an illegal contract to do anything. This is not like you signed an agreement that if this happens, you're going to do this. Essentially, it's just people making a pledge, and it doesn't mean that there's anything that's a commitment whatsoever. And you guys got to understand that, because I understand that. Last night, I had arguably the best night I've ever had in Warzone.
Far from the bright lights of Las Vegas or New York City.
And get this, I made the same amount of tips last night as I made the other night when I played Warzone 3 days ago, and I hit 0 bounties. I didn't even get like a top 20. So there you go. Like, it doesn't seem to matter how I perform. If people are going to be generous, they're going to be generous. And if they're not going to be generous, they're not going to be generous. And there's nothing I can do about that. The bounties don't mean anything. Sure, do they add suspense to the stream? Yes, they do. Is it added entertainment? I think it is. I think it's cool to say, oh, I got to try to perform in a certain way in order to try to not only entertain the audience, but also maybe earn something as a way. But the thing is, I'm not expecting it. Again, there's no legal contract. There's no commitment. I can't hold someone's balls over the coals. You know what I'm saying? There's no way that's going to happen. So that being said, you know, was it upsetting? A little bit. Here I am doing the best I've ever done in Warzone. Every match is, as they say, a banger. Right? Going down to the end, getting cool kill streaks. There was one guy, oh my God, it was so epic. The guy shoots me and downs me. So I crawl around a building and I'm doing a self-revive. This guy thinks he's so fucking fancy. He parachutes in from the top of a building to try to finish me off. And just as he lands, I get up and I execute him. Like, suck, take that, you son of a bitch. You try and be a fancy pants idiot. You know, parachute in, this is what you get. Holy shit! It was completely awesome. Completely epic. Anyway, all that being said, okay, am I like supremely upset? No, I am not. And there's nothing I can do about that. I'm not going to be, you know, oh my God, people said they were going to contribute and they didn't. No. In reality, last night's stream was great. We had great attendance. We had great engagement. Super chats were amazing. Someone gifted, it was, of all people, Purple Pickle Yum Yum. Yes, that's the name they're using on YouTube. Purple Pickle Yum Yum. Did like a 10 membership bomb. So we ended up, like, look at our members now. We actually jumped almost 20 members in one day. Whoa, that's good progress towards what we're trying to do here for the monthly goal. So it's like, am I upset? No. In fact, if anything, last night's stream went really well. The unfortunate thing is, the bounties were basically bullshit. People saying we're going to do this, we're going to do this. And there was maybe out of like the 7, 8 people that gave bounties, 3 of them actually went through with them. And that's why the tips were what they were. They were matching the same as when I had no bounties reached 3 days before because people were being dishonest. All right. So it is what it is. And what I'm going to say is this, you know, I'm not going to really be harping too much on bounties. What I know, if it's someone that I trust and someone that I know, then I absolutely will trust them and mention it. But if it's people who are just newcomers coming to the stream, why would you believe it? Right? Why would you have to be an idiot at this point? You'd be so gullible to think that they're going to do it and follow through. Right? So, yeah, you know, it is what it is. It happened.
I would never be in the situation I'm in right now financially if it weren't for the trolls completely destroying my YouTube business.